Hey, this is Dinosaur Dude. Hey, yo, so, I'm just gonna be reacting to the, that actual, announcement video or whatever. And I'm just gonna be making dumb comments, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this.
Hey folks, you may have seen a while back that YouTube announced it was experimenting with making dislike counts private to only the creator of the video. Now, if you're like me, you were surprised by that. I mean,
Yeah.
I've always thought seeing the number of dislikes on a video helps us know as viewers if it's a good video or not. If it's a helpful tutorial or not.
Yeah.
Or if what a creator is saying in their video is generally agreed with.
What's your point here?
But unfortunately, research teams at YouTube have found there's this whole other use for disliking a video that I had never experienced as a creator, and you may not have either. Apparently, groups of viewers are targeting a video's dislike button to drive up the count.
I'm going to get back to this
like
later
a
in the video.
With a visible scoreboard. And it's usually just because they don't like the creator or what they stand for.
So it's like the third thing you said before.
YouTube's mission is to give everyone a voice. So earlier in 2020,
this is silencing users' voices.
YouTube experimented with making the public dislike count private.
Yeah, people hated it, you dumbo.
Coordinated dislike attacks across the platform. And after analysis, they did see a reduction.
No, you didn't.
So the update from YouTube is that the dislike button is staying, but the dislike counts will now be private.
Okay. So this person says, if whenever they made it private, they saw, a reduction. A reduction in using the dislike. I thought that's, silencing users' voices. And, it's a tutorial, again, you couldn't see it. And, yeah. That's not proving anything. It's stupid.
You can still dislike videos, and that action will be used to...
People won't dislike the video because they can't see.
You won't be able to see the dislike count. Only the creator can find it on the back end if they want. Now, a few common questions we saw from the initial experiment. First, without a public dislike count, how can viewers tell if a video is worth watching? Again, I kind of had this question too, but it turns out that while viewers might use the dislike count to give them a sense of a video's worth, when the teams looked at the data across millions of viewers and videos in the experiment, they didn't see a noticeable difference in viewership, regardless of whether they could see the dislike count or not.
I'll also get back to this.
It didn't really matter if a video had a lot of dislikes or not, they still watched. Next common question, if creators can still see the dislike count on the back end, how's that any different? They can see it if they look for it inside Studio Analytics under the Engagement tab. But overall, it's much less likely to cause stress and embarrassment if the count isn't visible to the public. And one more common question, is this because YouTube Rewind got lots of dislikes? No. Although there are some teams internally who have learned the hard way what it feels like to get lots of dislikes. Now, this again is about protecting all creators and making sure they have a chance to succeed and feel safe in doing so. Alright, so that's the update. I hope it doesn't cause too much frustration. Honestly, I think you're going to get used to it pretty quickly, and keep in mind other platforms don't even have a dislike.
Yeah, that's the good thing about YouTube.
Consider that.
Or was.
Thank you, and I hope you're well.
Okay. 10 out of 10 video. Totally. Okay, so, I'm just gonna be talking about what happened in that interesting video we got there. So, Mr. What's-Her-Face in the video saying, that they're getting rid of dislike because, targeted dislikes attacks. I know what they're talking about. I know what they mean. He said he hasn't experienced this personally, but, yeah, you have. That's part of the reason why you did it. I've even noticed this. Free dislikes, when dislikes are a thing, you can already hide comments, so, now just only positive feedback. But, a lot of the videos YouTube made, YouTube channel made, they got, a ton of dislikes. because like people were fed up with like all of their changes, kind of. So like videos that had comments, they would like spam like get back to the old days of YouTube and stuff. And the videos that didn't have that, they just like disliked. Like if like pre that, like if you go to if you don't like the dislike extension, like you can see what I mean, kinda. And like YouTube probably just like got like sick of this. Like AOI is like everybody disliked my video. Instead of like not taking down the comments and like getting their feedback, what they do is that they're just like, okay, let's just like hide anything negative. Like nobody could tell. But like I don't know, that's not a good way of handling issues. Okay, so like already on YouTube, you can already get rid of comments. Which kinda like I still don't agree with it, but I somewhat understand. Like, let's just say, like, someone just, like, spam the comments with, like those spam bots did. Like, yeah, I'd probably take off the comments. So, and, like, if they get rid of dislikes and just take your comments off, then, like, let's just say, like, a how-to basic video, for example. Like, let's just say you're just an unexpected person. You wanna make so-and-so. You go how-to basic, and then you just get, like, absolutely trolled. Like, that's actually really funny. That's the upside of having no dislikes. People get trolled by how-to basic. But you know what I mean. Like, you have to say, like, free Clash of Clans diamond tax. And, like, you have to say, like, 7-year-old little old me. It's like go into the links in the description, get, like, 1,000,000 diamonds, and boom, a number IP address. That's bad, mate. Like, I think the reason why if you got rid of the dislikes is because they're insecure. I don't know, man. Also, it seemed like one of YouTube's points for their videos was that like people were like driving up the dislike count like a scoreboard of some sort. Like it quoted exact words. Like, and also what research, mate? Like as soon as they made the dislike count private, people were getting fumed. Like, I don't know. I don't know. You must have pulled that research out your butt, mate. YouTube. Like, let's just say you just made like your first video. It got disliked because it sucks and it's cringy and it's bad. I'm sorry, but like, if you get like dislikes and stuff, then like not like number one, like just like sometimes if your video is bad. Like my first ever video, which is now private, I put Lego in the title. Nothing to do with Lego. I got dislikes for it. I was like, oh, I should change the title. Like that actually helped me. But like let's just say if there's just like a ton of meanies disliking your video, it's like suck it up, mate. Like I'm sorry. Okay. So I have a bit of an idea of another reason why YouTube removed dislikes. Like so let's just say, like I'm just like a company, like DINOSAUR Dude Incorporated or something like. I'm a super mega businessman and stuff. Like let's just say I'm like a video game company making like epic video games. I'm making my new release. It isn't what it's up to be. Like, I'm making, like, God tier game after, like, God tier game. And then, like, one that had, like, a ton of hype. And just, like, trash. Dislikes. Hate comments. Like, I could already, like, super epic businessman dinosaur dude. Could I just hide the shame by taking out the comments. But, like, the dislikes are still there. And then that's gonna, like, attract more negative attention towards your company. So, Mr. Businessman Dinosaur Dude, so YouTube's like, ayo, like, YouTube, get rid of your dislikes. I want sales and more views. Please. It's more advertiser friendly if you do that. And then Mrs. Susan Wojcicki, YouTube person's like, wait, did somebody say advertiser friendly? Yeah, so, yeah, that's what went down. There were cons and pros to removing the dislike feature altogether. That's stupid. Like, I know this video is not going to do anything at all for YouTubers and dislikes because they're a corporation, and unless all their other little corporations that have YouTube accounts all leave or say, hey, yo, we want this account back, then nothing's gonna happen. Because YouTube's about corporations now. It sucks. See ya. Before you leave, I need to show you this clip of this other YouTuber called DUDE He made this good animation about YouTube dislikes.
Thank you for saving me, YouTube. Thank you.
No problem, little Billy. Now everyone will love your video. Never again will you receive a dislike on your videos reviewing the tastes of tennis balls.
This is all so liberating.
Hi, YouTube. I had a friend who was choking on some food, and the first result for the Heimlich maneuver gave me incorrect steps, and now he's dead, and I would have known quicker that it was a bad video if I'd seen the dislikes. That's just my opinion.
You really want to ruin little Billy's dreams of being a big YouTuber by scaring him with dislikes?
Actually, aren't the majority of videos that get massive amounts of dislikes from megacorporations?
No!
I mean, YouTube Rewind 2018, that was a good example.
Oh yeah, that one sucked.